5 seconds. Start. Newspaper is one of the important documents in the life for a common man. Through it, a person gets all the information from around the world by sitting in the comfort of their homes. Reading newspaper updates a person with whatever fresh things are happening not only in the person's living vicinity but also around the world. The recent information received through the newspaper broadens the perspective of a person based on a variety of topics. But with the growing in digitalization, reading newspaper habit is slowly dying as all the information is available in the palm of your hand. The current generation does not read newspaper, and so this habit is only being maintained by the older generation. A newspaper is a part of the printing media which provides both national and international news. Information that is brought from north, east, west, and south is known as news. For some people who have a routine of reading a newspaper, if they don't read newspaper, their day doesn't start. With the digitalization, though the popularity of the newspaper has diminished, but the effectiveness still persists. The key goal of the newspaper is to keep its readers updated with the latest development that is taking place around the world. After investigating, it provides important details which molds and guides public opinion. Every information that is provided in newspaper is of vital importance. It makes us aware of what is happening in the region or the country we live in. It is one of the important prerequisites for democracy, and democracy works on its basis. The press is believed as the fourth estate of democracy and its social and economic awareness among the people. Reading a newspaper is a good habit, and it also renders a glorious sense of educational values. It provides information over vast arrays of topics like politics, entertainment, economy, sports, business, stock market, etc. Having this habit not only enhances the general knowledge of a person, rather, it also improves the vocabulary and language skills. One of the major importances of newspaper is that it provides the news of the world. It provides a clear understanding of what is happening in your own country and around the world. It also provides you with the general information so that you can easily take part in discussion with other people regarding the current events. You will be able to relate to the discussion rather than being blank during the conversation. There is something for everyone who reads a newspaper. There are columns for health, crossword puzzle, comic, and astrological facts. A newspaper also contains vacancies and matrimonial columns, and also contains advertisements, which is one of the major sources of income for maintaining the newspaper. Brands and products can be easily promoted through newspapers with advertisements. There is no control over ad placement in the newspaper, and the premium placement can be done on any of the pages. illiterate people cannot understand the report and advertisements. Though there are many benefits of reading newspapers, it is a dying habit since people are getting instant updates in their mobile devices on a minute wise minute basis. As the days are passing by, we see everything becoming more convenient and instant. With innovative technologies and new electronic gadgets which are more convenient, it renders instant news with the help of the internet. Here, people do not have to wait till the next day to learn about the current affairs. As a result, people have avoided the newspapers and the habit of reading is slowly dying. Also, visual media has penetrated so much that people have stopped people from reading the newspaper and books. People would prefer watching a 5-minute clip rather than reading a 5-minute article. This shows how our generation is becoming inactive and lazy as everything needs to serve on a platter. Reading a newspaper is one of the most beneficial habits and it provides in depth coverage of the topic. Reading newspapers helps people to get acquainted with the current affairs of the world. And through reliable sources, people get to know about the latest happenings. Reading newspapers improves the vocabulary and language skills of a person. A person learns new words and improves the grammar of the individual. Reading newspapers gives deep insight on various topics from politics to entertainment, which allows people to gain knowledge on various topics. A newspaper is one of the cheapest modes of obtaining information through print media. Though the newspaper gives the latest information, it is short lived information and is only read once. Due to the limitation of printing technology, there is a limitation in creativity and the quality of the newspaper. There is no audio visual element that will attract people. A newspaper doesn't provide second by second reports like visual media does. The advertisement published in the newspaper has to compete with other advertisements. Newspaper is a format of print media having several papers containing the information and analysis. Common people get a range of information on topics from politics to entertainment through a newspaper. Newspaper keeps us informed about what is going in the nation and around the world. A section called classified is available in the newspaper through which job, products, house, etc. advertisement are posted. In the newspaper, there is a section known as editorial through which noted person provides opinions on certain topics. Awareness regarding the national interest is passed through newspapers. Newspaper also provides a guide to government regarding the policies and people's views. Sometimes powerful people pressurize media house to write favorable news regarding them and criticize others. Large population of India is illiterate and cannot read newspaper and so dependent on others. Sometimes fraud people give advertisements in the newspapers to dupe innocent people for making money. A newspaper is the best way to spread awareness among people about social and economic issues. Newspaper is one of the finest ways to engage with people and government. It can have both positives and negatives. Stop.